Welcome to the Growth Academy podcast with BJ. I am your host, BJ. The mission of this podcast is to share with entrepreneurs and business owners the knowledge and tools needed to position their brand and market themselves to their ideal customer. So today I want to talk about something that everyone who is in business or trying to make it in the entrepreneurial space will always, most definitely, 100% have to deal with. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about negative emotions. So for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be talking about negative emotions and how to deal with negative emotions. So what does negative emotion look like? Now, let me give you different scenarios. Scenario number one, I wake up in the morning, I feel like shit, I don't want to do anything today. Negative emotion. Scenario number two, I just put a lot of energy into this project or this endeavor and it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I want to give up. Negative emotion. Scenario number three, I just had a horrible encounter with someone and they triggered my trauma. I don't want to do anything today. I don't want to do anything for the rest of the day. I want to just stop, right? That's negative emotion. Now, all these negative emotions can make you lazy, they can make you procrastinate, and you end up not doing anything and ultimately screwing up on your goals, right? So, how do we deal with negative emotions? How do we overcome these feelings when they come? We do that by working on our discipline. So, why discipline? What is even discipline? So discipline basically is when you do what you say you're going to do, when you say you're going to do, despite any resistance you might face. For example, negative emotions. That's a common resistance you might face when you're trying to do what you say you're going to do at the time you say you're going to do it. Now, discipline is like the muscles in your body, and like our muscles, you can either build discipline or let it stay completely weak. So how do we get better at discipline? How do we build our discipline muscle? Well, first, reframe your mind from looking at discipline as hard work and try to look at acts of discipline as self-love and make discipline part of your identity. Because if you do what you are supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, you will ultimately become a better person for it. And the results of discipline will definitely manifest in your physical reality as something that you want to be proud of. So basically, you can be more disciplined by not chasing happiness or fun, but by taking joy in the pain of becoming someone you can be proud of. All right, so another way you can become disciplined is to create a healthy environment. Now, your environment in this scenario could be the place you frequent, the people you spend the most time with, and the content you fill your head with. If you frequent places or entertain people or consume content that could distract or affect your mindset towards your goal, then you have a slim chance of achieving them because of the negative friction you allow into your space. So what you want to do is create an environment that will help you achieve your goals. So what does a healthy environment look like? Let me give you an example. So you want to achieve your goals, instead of going out to like places that will trigger you to go back to your relaxed lifestyle, you should instead stay at home and rest. Only hang around people that would either assist you on your goal or fuel your drive towards it, and consume content that would either educate you or motivate you towards your goal. So the third way you can be more disciplined is to create your routine. Now, when you have a routine and systems in place, it can help to remove the friction from doing tasks and achieving your goals. Now, a good routine is one that makes time for work and rest or play. Having a routine gives you the mindset that there is time for everything and you should take advantage of your time and do things at the right time. So the last tip I have for being more disciplined, last but not least, is having an accountability partner. Now, this is someone, a friend or a mentor that you respect. Keyword is respect. Now, you have an agreement with this person that this is what you want to achieve. You give them your routine and actionable steps. You give them milestones and have a time that you would meet this friend or mentor to discuss your progress and to see if you're following your routine. Now, I find this to be the most effective of the methods because you now have someone who is now making sure you do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, even when you don't feel like doing it. So I know I've been talking for some weeks now about the Growth Academy community, and I want to draw your attention to our accountability program in our community. When you sign up for the community, you get an accountability partner. If you want, it's a voluntary exercise in our community. This accountability partner will not only be someone who you give progress reports on your routine, but would also remind you of the upcoming tasks so you have no excuse for not meeting up with your routine. So if this is something you might be interested in, the link to the community waitlist is in the description below. There are benefits for joining the waitlist early, so please endeavor to do so. So we've come to the end of this episode. If you have any questions or you want to reach me, you can reach me at benedictjr_ on Instagram and Twitter. And till next time, stay awesome, guys.